Welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series, Duel at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
We are under green in the first Duel at Daytona. Same with Radioactive. Oh, trouble, car in the wall.
Zane Smith.
Keep it up, yellow's out here.
Cut a tire or something. Kevin just hung her right. Have to look.
Cut it right front.
Yep, there it is.
Zane Smith, that green car, third on the outside, up and into the wall in turn 2.
Yeah, and that just looks like a classic case of running over something and the right front tire going flat. I think
it kind of went soft. And you can feel, you can see the gap starting to build in front of him. And he tried to slow down, and then all of a sudden it really laid over and cut it and went in the wall. So unfortunate.
And I don't know that it did a ton of damage to the car.
Oh, he's back out. That number 40 is 5th.
Uh-oh.
Trouble.
Wrecking hard, stay down.
Oh, there is the 66 Chandler Smith in the wall. Hard. He was running third. And he is done. 66, third place.
Ooh, not clear.
Yeah, and you see.
I think he was trying to get down and fill that gap there, Kevin. Just not clear.
Who was the second one? Clint,
The 7, I believe.
The 7
Justin
car.
Haley.
Yeah, and you saw the flames come out of Justin Haley. He saw Chandler Smith coming down the racetrack while he was clearly still underneath. Haley knew that.
Yeah, he lifted, tried to stay out of it. He was way too up the side.
And it looked like
that's a big hit, Kevin.
Yeah, there's damage to several cars.
See, Allgaier barely getting through there. Priest as well. A lot of cars with some damage.
So Bubba Wallace has damage, so does J.J. Yaley, so does Ty Gibbs, and there is the end of the race for Elio Castroneves.
Watching this race back, he was right in it. Car pushes great. You can see him come right to the back bumper of Josh Berry. Very good pusher.
Right, we've got some audio from Michael McDowell, who is contesting the penalty that has been assessed and has not come down pit road to serve it. And does now.
Not getting down. I mean, an 8-0 did Lester call on the 45 and the 66. I'm not getting down. I know, man. I've been up here the whole time. Travis is working up too.
Yeah, you never win those battles, as you see him serve his penalty there on pit road.
Speaking of battles, lost. There's Josh Berry. Missed that block. Got shoved out, and all the way to the back he goes. That fast.
3 wide at the back for the cars trying to race in. Allgaier top. Yaley middle. Or Yaley on the bottom, Truex in the middle as they fight to make the 500. Meanwhile, up at the front, Wallace pushes ahead.
I like that teammate combination on the outside. Reddick on the bumper of Bubba Wallace.
Race.
White flag, 2.5 miles to go.
Man, this is awesome. Bubba's out front. Don't get it too far out front.
Yeah, and now that outside lane has been able to pull that second lane back, it's let all 3 lanes be pretty even.
He has officially lost his teammate. It's going to come down to turn 3. That 3 wide slowed them all down. Got 2 cars in between him and his teammate. Big runs to the outside.
And Dillon's in the wall. He moved up to the top to try to block the advance of Allmendinger, brushed the wall, but here they come for the flag. Wallace the leader. Byron on the bottom, Reddick in the middle, Dillon up top, off turn 4, and to the stripe. Bubba Wallace for 23-11 gets the checkered flag.
And how about this? Justin Allgaier officially in the Daytona 500. Dale Jr. on fire.
Distinguished gentlemen, please start those engines. Push.
Cindric and Logano to lead them to green.
It's going to be the old-fashioned crossover, Kev. There it is.
Tradition has it, if the first dual race is a big dust-up, the second will be very orderly, at least for a while.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, they're going to have to push and shove, and we've talked about it in the first race. You're going to have to block just like they did right there to try to put yourself in front of the cars that are trying to make their way forward.
While Denny Hamlin has been pretty uncontested until just now, leading the last 12 laps at what we might call a leisurely pace.
I'm going to say, Larry, help me out here. What's going on?
Well, I've been monitoring the throttle on Denny Hamlin in 11, and then of the two Fords of Joey Logano and Austin Cindric.
Get some track position, and everybody else has to make a decision now. And are we good on saving gas, or are we okay losing track position?
Watch how fast they get there, the teammates right there. Eric Jones and his teammate Jimmy Johnson straight to the front, floored it.
Todd Gilliland with them. New to the 34 this year. And the Penske Ford say, nope, we're going to hold on to this lead. And down to the bottom, Denny Hamlin says, I don't think so.
He has disorganized this group enough to where he's going to be able to keep up with that pack.
They did a way better job than everybody else staying connected.
Look at these guys.
That's going to slow them down.
Well, Chris Buescher got up in the top lane, and Brad Keselowski was in the middle lane to block those guys as they were running. And that was a really aggressive block right there.
Slam as Suarez slams into Keselowski, and Bowman is a victim as well.
That's that block you were talking about, broke that group up.
The closing rate was just too much to overcome there.
Well, that in the end, that's just a chance that you take. Check that. They check that line up right there. And then it starts to, you see Daniel Suarez checked up, Alex Bowman got into the back of him, and it just that accordion when they check up like that, you can't see the further that you get back.
It's just an aggressive block. You know, that plan was they did a good, they had him staggered, and it really did slow that line up when he tried to make the move to make the pass.
Front, got one signal down outside.
Buescher and Cindric bring them back to green.
A new player down there on the bottom with the 4-car, Noah Gragson. Here we go.
Here they go. That's it.
1 to go. That's Jones in the middle, getting swallowed up. Austin Cindric, second fastest car in Daytona in qualifying last night. He's going to be tough to beat if Joey Logano stays right with him.
Now, Eric Jones, if he gets a run, he might force those guys to have to move and make a block. No, Logano stays with his teammate on the bumper. That's that teamwork we talked about. Thank you, Joey.
Well, we saw a perfectly executed block right there by Eric Jones. Yeah, he's got a great pusher behind him with a Ford of Chris Buescher, but he did a great job putting that car in the right position.
Eric Jones on the outside, Buescher the pusher, Cindric alone as Logano's in the middle now. Here they come to the stripe, and they're all crashing behind Austin Cindric, who I believe has beaten Eric Jones by inches.
LaJoy
What
made
the
it across
heck happened?
So LaJoy is in this race.
What a miss.
The caution light came out before the start-finish line, and that will determine the winner.
I don't think this is official yet, guys.
So NASCAR is still reviewing moment of caution footage between Jones and Cindric. Obviously, Jones thinks he's won it. He's in position to grab the flag and for the interview, but now we wait.
Look at
Austin
this,
Cindric has his first dual win.
Look at the look on his face.
And Eric Jones finishes.
02 is the 2 car. Time of caution, the 2 was ahead of the 43. Race winner is the 2.
That's the NASCAR official channel.
Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.